Clears out the angle. All the I's dotted and T's crossed.
That's
oh my god, RPK.
Shot.
What a start to the game from the man.
6-2.
Mode.
And he's lost pistol.
And this is exactly what you said.
Oh,
Hold on,
where
wait
was
a
that
second.
from? Shocks! Oh!
There is so many players for Vitality here.
coldzera's grabbed one. Shocks in a position to make something happen. A great flashbang. Zywoo and RBK have combined on the A bomb site, but Apex falls as well. And Nico, he's just too surrounded by those Vitality players.
It's going to be a nice deflection of the aggression by Rain. You can see Vitality, they know they've sort of lost control here.
That's really going to open up a little bit for Vitality. A quick push from Apex, knows that he has to do something and has indeed.
Site looks like the ladder.
Oh, is it Alex flying down the vent? Well, it certainly is. Very quickly indeed as Olafmeister takes his head off, and now with 10 seconds on the clock, FaZe have to make their move. Apex falls, RPK though does hold strong, and Nico won't be able to get the bomb down here. So Zywoo, all he has to do is hide. Nico can't win the round. That's 4 up for Vitality.
Put themselves in a position where they could have made it happen.
Wow, that's the start. I don't know where Olafmeister and Rain have gotten those kills. That one from Nico straight through a smoke.
I think that was Vitality. They're trying to mix things up. They have the money to back it up, and they did go for that aggression on outside, but all these players just holding while Nico's looking for information. Ooh. There's the push into lobby.
RPK really needed to get 2 players there for this round to be doable.
Read it perfectly.
Certainly has. It's 3-7.
Outside, they're just going to meet up with Olaf, but that's a massive impact play by Shocks in the perfect spot.
Doesn't need an AWP to make a difference here. Nico with his back turned. Zywoo can't actually double down.
Zero potentially.
Nope, coldzera's going to clean him out. RPK though in the meanwhile did get Brokey, so that could have been the moment for FaZe. If Brokey survives, you put it back to a 3v3. You still have 30 seconds to play with, but now they have to
look at Apex.
Run hell for leather. Apex is going to get one. Rain does get trading. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get the bomb down here though, because Alex rather is already down on the bomb site. Yeah, that'll be too easy to finish things off. 8 up for Vitality.
But depends.
Regardless, a faster play this time from FaZe. We were waiting to see when it was going to come, and now we get to find out whether it'll work. Certainly doesn't seem like it has. Vitality just shutting them out of the A-bomb site. Olafmeister, the last alive here, trying to do as much damage as he possibly can, which could be impactful, you know, if he gets a few more guns out of the picture here. Vitality do have a pretty low economy. Looks like 3 should survive for Vitality and will.
Who has got the smoke and the Molotov to be able to delay any kind of a push through lowers.
Looks like Nico should get across okay. Never mind, I lie. Alex is waiting there, and Apex to help out as well. Zywoo ready and waiting. Apex looks away at the wrong time, but again, it doesn't matter. The crossfire is too strong for Vitality. 10-5 is where they're going to net themselves at the end of the half.
So 5 rounds, but a lot of those were predicated off the fact that they had a lot of loss bonus and they got the pistol there. So I think Vitality is probably the favoured team at this point in the matchup. Pistol will tell us a lot though.
Oh, RPK is going to try and tell us a lot, and he does! The P250 catches Nico, and Rain still has it dispatched of him. So that takes a lot of time, and Vitality are just barreling their way down into the B bomb site. Olafmeister from Decon cops the bink to the head, and coldzera now has to creep his way forward. CZ in hand, but not for long. Alex is there and awaiting. And Olafmeister just gets deleted as well. That is a statement heading into the second half from Vitality.
In from behind on Vitality, who are now executing in towards upper.
I don't know that he's going to get the timing right here. Vitality already making their move, but Rain has gotten 2, and that changes the ball game for Vitality. Olafmeister as well. A headshot from the scout. Now Brokey's getting involved. And what? Where has that round gone?
It's all fallen apart.
Well, for Zywoo, though, not interested in challenging just yet. It's actually Alex with the SG that gets the better of Olafmeister. So
they're in a very aggressive position up towards door here. Does find the pick onto RPK. Vitality trying to wrap around through Heaven. Oh, what a spot from Cold, though. AWP, there's no one to flank him from lobby as they have control of that on FaZe. He can pretty much have free reign on these players crossing out of Heaven.
He's not obscured either at all, and there goes Apex. That said, Shocks was able to cross and does get rid of Rain. Brokey. The 6th sense was not enough this time. And now it's all onto Nico. Can't get it done in the 1v3. 12
Alex,
up.
that is big brain. Close this round gap.
Oh, it's a fast play for Vitality, changing things up, and they caught Rain initially.
Expect more of the same from the man.
Oh, Olafmeister misses the shot. He'll be punished for it as well. I think that's going to be the hopes now. The map's starting to fade away for FaZe. Vitality makes their way down to B. Brokey will get traded out. Numbers advantage now for Vitality. Just try and save here, I think, is the play.
Not a whole lot you can do. Turn this 4-on-4 into a round win. Do see FaZe getting antsy. It's the push in towards Door and in towards Hut. That's going to be something they have to deal with. But Vitality looks very cottoned on to this being a possibility.
Well, Rain should be able to get one there, and he does. Alex runs over coldzera. Still, the two weapons remain here for FaZe, and now Rain's got himself an SG. Job starting to get more difficult for Vitality. Shock's in a powerful position, but the bomb needs to be retrieved here by the remaining members of Vitality, and Rain putting the stolen SG to good use. Knows that he's got players all around him, has to take a challenge somewhere here or there, and inevitably falls into the crosshair of Alex.
Shox has the smoke for Annex here, but FaZe are going to get out before that even becomes a factor. So even though he drops it, it's not going to be helping them too much.
That said, Olofmeister's position actually isn't all that great right now. If Alex were to peek, Nico not able to cover him with that smoke being up, and Shox very sneaky. I don't know how he's gotten down there without being heard, but Olofmeister had no idea. And now it's on to Nico, 1v2. He was a legend yesterday for FaZe. He's going to have to step up and do it again now. 20 seconds for Vitality making their way onto the bomb side. And now bomb on the floor. It's Shox with a Mac 10, and Nico should surely know where he's coming from as he starts to back away. Shox can't get it done, and FaZe survive.
I just think it's inexplicable there why Alex gives himself two chances.
Olofmeister hasn't been looking too comfortable with the AWP so far this game, but does open the account nicely. Brokey only had a US. Well, Rain should be able to get one there, and he does. Alex runs over coldzera. Still, the two weapons remain here for FaZe, and now Rain's got himself an SG. Job starting to get more difficult for Vitality. Shock's in a powerful position, but the bomb needs to be retrieved here by the remaining members of Vitality, and Rain putting the stolen SG to good use. Knows that he's got players all around him, has to take a challenge somewhere here or there, and inevitably falls into the crosshair of Alex.
Shox has the smoke for Annex here, but FaZe are going to get out before that even becomes a factor. So even though he drops it, it's not going to be helping them too much.
That said, Olofmeister's position actually isn't all that great right now. If Alex were to peek, Nico not able to cover him with that smoke being up, and Shox very sneaky. I don't know how he's gotten down there without being heard, but Olofmeister had no idea. And now it's on to Nico, 1v2. He was a legend yesterday for FaZe. He's going to have to step up and do it again now. 20 seconds for Vitality making their way onto the bomb side. And now bomb on the floor. It's Shox with a Mac 10, and Nico should surely know where he's coming from as he starts to back away. Shox can't get it done, and FaZe survive. Now, Olofmeister watching the angle though. That is a sigh of relief for FaZe, I think. Start the round off 4v5. That's the even bigger question. Well, that said, RPK's gotten one. ZywOo is thinking, what has happened there? Seems to be not much of an issue at all, though, as Vitality are making short work of FaZe in this round until Brokey steps up and then gets clotheslined by Alex. It's a 2v1 now for Olofmeister with the AWP.
Vitality,
not an easy task.
They just put the brakes on. They wait for the peak to come out, but that's a sharp shot from Olof. But that's the information for ZywOo, and you best know that knowing where exactly Olofmeister was not very long ago is going to give him the opportunity to be able to get this bomb down and put himself in a post-plant position. Olof's heard him. He's quick on the chase, but he has no kit to work with, so he needs to find this duel.
I don't think he's going to be able to. ZywOo knows exactly where he is, and Olof! Oh, you could almost see that potential happening for Olof there. A quick flick and a shotgun AWP, but it's not to be.
Making their way over towards short, where there will be a contest from FaZe.
coldzera's in a good position as well, but can't actually land the shot on the first player. Brokey has to back away now as well.
Rest of FaZe are stacked up on P.
Brokey trying to even the numbers, but it's actually Rain to do damage in that department. How is Nico still alive? He's like Neo. And all of a sudden, FaZe are actually starting to find the advantages. Nico gets another one. This is insane.
Molotov's invested and the push in towards playground here, but ZywOo runs straight through and denies Rain the push. That's going to be the man advantage there for Vitality.
Oh, you can instantly see how things change when Vitality have the guns in their hand.
Yeah, the aggression from Brokey, who's having a pretty good game here for FaZe. They're not going to be too worried about that position. Close angle from Nico, but what an opening from Apex.
Great shot to start things off as the rest of Vitality now start streaming past him. Nico's hiding behind the smoke coldzera to help them out as well, and that looks like a nice setup for FaZe. But it does get chunked away as Nico falls, and now straight through with the back of the flash there for Alex. There's going to be another round here for Vitality, assuming Olofmeister can't get a whole lot done.
Wants the boost up in the mid-round here from FaZe to be able to stop the rotation down Con, but nice spray through the wall from Cold.
As the execute starts to fly across. No, they're going to fake it out, and Rain is in the perfect position to catch ZywOo off. That is a big brain play from Rain. Alex is right behind him, but he's got no idea. And Cold Zero waiting on short should just do enough damage to make this a risky round now for Vitality.
Just wait for something to happen. It's waves of aggression on the CT side while Rain mines Con for him. The push in the mid-round for Brokey. This man's feeling so confident. Like 13-1 or something, and the off angle isn't checked by RPK. It's a freebie for Olaf.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit loose now for Vitality, and FaZe are flourishing.
Single round and the smartly timed aggression. There you go. That's about the first duel that FaZe hasn't won so far, really, it feels like. Let's see if this continues here. This is very impressive stuff, but that's a freebie given to ZywOo. And the amount of times you've seen ZywOo and Shox win a 2-on-4, that's not something you want to be giving to them. But there you go. Another push. One thing you can rely on FaZe to do, I've seen so far today, and that is they will not stay still in the mid-round. Constantly pushing around and trying to jostle for position and find the angles and find the timings to be able to give themselves a better chance to win.
Shock's not going to check the corner properly. Nico aptly waiting. 7-1 now.
While Nico mines the bridge.
Here we go. Vitality starting to make their way in. Oh, it's mincemeat. Cold Zero gets 2. Brokey 1. And Vitality go bye-bye. Apex, the last. And he'll get 1 onto Nico. It's a consolation prize, really.
It's just such an effective way to hold down that big bomb site. Lots of people, they'll just sit back in the water, they'll sit back at ABC, and they'll allow the that space to get out into outside of Monster.
Don't think that he's going to be able to get too much done here. Cold Zero's watching the angle, and that'll be that. Nicely done from FaZe, up to 10-1. Go through the smoke here. Yes, off the back of a flash, but I think he might have been white there as well.
Yep, but you see again, it's the aggression in the mid-round. Olaf's going to take the peak. Nico pushes up long. Doesn't quite win that duel, though.
Oh, this could be big. Oh, that is huge. That's a great shot from Olaf Meister. Here comes ZywOo into the site, and there goes ZywOo right out of the site as well. Cold Zero's going to lock it. You don't even need 3 players, mate. You just need 2. Would be the information for Rain and for the rest of FaZe. Not only the information, but 1 more kill as well. Rain's having a good day here as well. 11-6 for him. Vitality looking to execute onto the site, but they might not even get there. Rain looks to just shut them all down, and Nico's out. Nico's available. And that is just RPK left alive. Of course, Olaf Meister to finish the half off. I think it's fitting. He had a very, very good first half there on the CT side with the AWP.
That semi-spot.
Well, that's what we're about to find out here. How clean FaZe can make it here. And with the start like that, Ward, it's a high risk, but it's going to be a high reward here as well, as he will catch Cold Zero. Rain elects not to continue the push. Now, ZywOo's faked that he's gone back down the ladder there. That is going to give Rain some pause for thought. Oh, wow. Great shot from Rain. Great awareness as well.
Well, he went down the ladder one way or another. It's about whether he went down there in a body bag or not.
Nico's hiding on the other side of the door. Alex is very close by here as well. There's no one to help him out on short water there either. So he's going to have to do this all himself. And oh my god. There he goes. Just gets binned by Nico.
Many bins on overpass, and Vitality has been stuffed into various numbers of them. There's one of them. Another one near the bathrooms. Another one CT spawn. There's one for every single player on Vitality. I think they're going to need them all.
Perhaps a round turner for RPK. Puts it back to a 3v2. The issue, however, is it's basically a 3v1 now for Apex. Unless that rotation comes in quickly here from RPK, which it has. Nico, check. Oh my god, he's just hitting everything. Holy cow.
Doesn't even have any support. He just ran up there by himself, seeing if he could cause that rotation, and they could make the read.
Wow.
But who needs to make a read on anything when Nico is just going to one-tap everybody? Are the most dangerous. When you leave it to the last second, it leaves you open to some potential opportunities for some of these lads with the pistols to make it happen, particularly when they got still smokes to drop.
Quite a few of them, in fact. Vitality have held on to a fair bit. ZywOo, he's caught 1 in the side and now a second as well. It's Nico down alongside Rain. 13 seconds here for FaZe to get the bomb plant. Shox hiding away behind the smoke could be the difference maker here. Apex has got his knife out. Cold Zero,
no.
He might just be able to do it. He's got no idea where Shox is. Vitality are going to win the round by the skin of their teeth.
That's just beautiful stuff from them. I mean, off going to set up the lads with a flash over the top of Con. That pushes ZywOo off the angle, and he shouldn't have committed to that one. It's the 8th of November, a week later.
Yeah. Don't want to be rolling around that corner and seeing Nico just pointing an SG at you. Oh, that's gone right into the smoke. So Rain actually gets through it. Wow.
No, that is not how you want to be losing.
Maybe Shox can. coldzera with the shadow. It's going to give the info over to Shox just a little bit earlier. So now it's 3v3. 10 seconds on the clock here, and FaZe have yet to even get into B. RBK, he doesn't win the aim duel. Rain has saved it for FaZe. And now Vitality needs someone to do just that. It might be Apex who catches Brokey. A little bit over-eager, pushing in, trying to finish this game off, trying to be the hero for FaZe. Olofmeister catches Shox as well. And that might well be the kill that gets the map here for FaZe. We have to ask for more, though, for Olofmeister.
No kit.
Oh, still the one. What's that? He couldn't even see him.
Moving.
He couldn't even see him.
You don't move and shoot in this game, Jordan.
Why is
I really
that?
want to backpedal.
I think they're going to lose now.
That's why.
It's a 1-for-1. Could be worse for Vitality. Looks like it'll be a
Push.
peek into short.
Push on short, and from Con as well.
You can't miss that. Zawu doesn't get punished for it, and it draws enough of a distraction that RPK is able to get some work done, but he continues the push. coldzera!
No way.
How has he done that? What is Alex going to be able to do here? It's all on him, and that is a nice start. Doesn't look like he'll be able to deny the bomb plan here. coldzera in the perfect position, and Olaf shuts him down. It's a 2v1 now for ZywOo. Can he be the hero that Vitality needs? He starts to creep his way forward, mirroring that of coldzera. Oh, seen him. Now it's a 1v1. CZ in hand, flashes out here. It'll be ZywOo to take the challenge, but Olofmeister to win it. So for Vitality, they're going to, I think, have the favored side here, but we'll see what things look like when this pistol round does end up panning out.
Instant four-man push down mid in response by Vitality. They're going to go straight for that retake. You do see Nico in position to try and deal with it.
Not much luck spamming through the smoke there, but Nico, wow, 1-for-1. Thought he might as well double down there, but does just quickly get eliminated by Shox.
Instant trade. Apex hiding into construction here. See what he can find.
He's in a big position. I don't know that Rain is going to end up checking him, and it turns out, I guess, that he doesn't. Apex gets the kill there. Olofmeister, though, might challenge that. And that is the defuse that doesn't quite work out for Vitality. You could see what they were trying to go for there. A little bit sneaky, but now it puts a lot of work on the shoulders of Apex. And in fact, an unwinnable round here for Vitality, as Apex just has to back away.
It's pretty interesting. I know that the con push came out from FaZe Clan there, but they definitely did have players in the back of the site. And Alex there.
FaZe, and it doesn't look like Nico wants to slow down too much. ZywOo, he gets the timing right, and there goes Rain out of the picture for the server. Just for this round, but of course, that is a big benefit for Vitality, and ZywOo gets another one. That's the bomb spotted as well. Brokey finally trades back, but Alex is there to make life even worse for FaZe. It's 2v3. Vitality on the precipice, perhaps, of winning this round. coldzera, though, will make the difference.
Don't know about that one. You obviously have Nico and Cold in the 2-on-4. Can't be counting them out. They're definitely doing some heavy lifting so far. Another frag for Nico into a 1-on-2 for Alex.
Should be pretty straightforward cleaning up Nico, and it is, but getting coldzera a different matter altogether. Although he gets the timing right, and Alex just wide swings around off the bomb side.
CT spawn.
Flash through the smoke though for FaZe, and they're going to push off the back of that. ZywOo waiting. However, Rain does catch him back through the smoke. Still another player there though for Vitality. It is going to mean that FaZe now suffer a numbers deficit.
Look at that smoke timing from Shox. Just trusting it as well. Playing anti-flash. In towards the pool. coldzera can't even make it through jungle.
It's just one more player left now for FaZe, Olofmeister. And he was good with the scope on overpass, but I don't know that he's going to get this one done here. Apex chooses the perfect time to peek.
Interesting to see what kind of utility Vitality is using over towards that A bomb site. It was actually a double molly on towards Carpet. That's a duel that Brokey just gets for free without a single smoke being dropped.
Oh, ZywOo is going to start stepping up here. He's got the AWP in his hand, 6 HP, as he dives out of the Molotov straight into the sightlines of Nico and Brokey, but it does not matter.
It's just, it's FaZe. I mean, I guess once Brokey got that kill, it's, you know, FaZe can go and take that duels, but the rest of the team is nowhere near.
See you later. RPK's gotten 2, and he might even get the third one here onto coldzera. I think he's got a suspicion, and he does. Doesn't quite connect all the shots. Good damage done, though. coldzera could be a bit of a menace here in the 1v4, which now turns into a 1v3. Beat the corner straight into 2 guys, and they're prepared to give this one up just yet. we'll be seeing a re-aggression here from Apex, and Nico's prepared for it, but Apex just goes one better.
Doesn't wait for anyone.
Oh, he's missed that shot. Unbelievable. You don't see it too often. Could have been a different story had he hit that, because Brokey would have just been traded then by Shox.
And that's the kill that ends the round pretty much for Rain. He finds the timing to sneak through jungle onto Alex there, which is going to allow FaZe to get active.
Well, you say that, but it's RPK that's still on the A-bomb side here, so let's see if FaZe can deal with the tank. It's been pretty good so far today. There's one. A good start for RPK. Going to call the rotation across here for Shox, and just the smoke coming up in time to save those FaZe players. But now Shox gets behind Olaf Meister. The round certainly is not over yet.
That nade as well. Straight on top of him.
Olaf Meister down, and it's just coldzera left alive now in the 1v2. Seen him win from situations like this before, but desperately needing it now is FaZe as Vitality work to clear out the bomb side. RPK spots him, Shox on the other angle. Nothing he can do. Actually, it's not happening right now for FaZe. Could be coldzera, could be Nico, could be Olaf, could be anyone, really.
Forget about Nico.
But it's no one. He's got spider senses.
Oh, he didn't want to force Brokey into that one.
Well,
and it's surprising that Brokey's not going to push forward. I mean...
Oh, ZywOo just misses the shot, and Apex goes down as well.
What are we seeing from Vitality? What is this? This isn't necessary, Jordan. I feel like that round was more so Vitality sort of throwing it away than it was FaZe earning it. He's going to throw it out. Smoke onto the half wall, Molotov onto the barrels. He's going to force old mate Nico forward.
Oh,
down he
goes.
Timing.
At its finest. Apex would have got that if it wasn't Shox. Either way.
Full information for Vitality. There's no way they lose this round.
Oh, that would have been the way. He only gets a 1-for-1 there.
Alright, that makes it a little bit messier. This is going to spread the CTs a little bit thinner. This creates some gaps that FaZe can potentially abuse, but they need to find the openings here.
How many gaps are there, really? ZywOo doesn't want to move, and he does, and actually he wins the aim duel. You'd back Rain on that one.
Now Shox drops his Molotov. He's going to drop a smoke behind it and play in front. Cold's got a flash. Molly on new box. Flash goes over. If this catches Shox, then we're talking about a maybe.
A maybe.
But I think it's going to be a flash on the roof, which is not going to get him.
Yeah. Already ZywOo coming across as well in the CT spawn, so he'll be a fast rotate. There's a chance here.
You could take exactly what you just said and repeat it for the majority of the rounds in this half.
Yeah.
Vitality's not just going to sit and wait around.
Yeah, ZywOo not checking boiler at all there. And Rain actually gets 2. There was a chance for 3.
That's job done for him, though.
Yeah, it is pretty much. Unless for some reason Apex just sprays every single one of these players down, the round is going to go the way of FaZe. Smoke starting to fade. Not a lot of time here for FaZe. Mistakes can happen. God. There's 2. But he was up on top of the coffin rather than behind it, and that's what's been his undoing. I mean, Nico's not watching it right now.
There's a kit.
There is indeed. HE nade goes into dark, but Nico does peek at the right time. So there you go. Easy done for FaZe. A few rounds together before they went down on overpass. We'll see if FaZe can do the same.
Quick jungle and Moto smokes, and it's just straight up deep, probably a molly straight into pit.
Vitality definitely feeling it. They're going to push straight into pit. Olaf Meister hits one good headshot, and now we're going to need to see that from Rain. Again, one decent shot from Rain. I mean, it's just not enough, unfortunately. 3v3 on this bomb site. The position of Shox is just way too powerful. That is clean. And there goes Brokey. Now it's a 2 versus 3. coldzera and Nico, though. Always a chance.
The kit's in pit, though. They have to literally retake pit to be able to grab that, and then the bomb's planted in the back of the site.
Well, coldzera starting to wrap around the back of Library. Nico kind of has to make his move now, or very, very quickly. coldzera's got a good position, has now been spotted out and gets one. But Nico's down in the meanwhile, and that basically confirms it's impossible for coldzera because he's just not going to be able to get into the pit, get the bomb. So,
didn't even have enough time. So let's face it, FaZe, they're running out of utility.
coldzera's lighting up a flash here for Brokey. Let's see what he can do off the back of it. Vitality had their backs turned, it doesn't matter. Brokey gets both.
Still, though, Vitality's in a favourable spot.
Not sure about that, though. Rain still holding on the balcony, and ZywOo, how's he going to get the kill here with a Mac 10 and 14 HP? Doesn't matter.
What is that?
The Galil, the power from Shox.
Yeah.
That'll be the end of one. Now it's on to Shox. This will be the insurance fund, even if he does lose the fight. The round is going to go the way of Vitality. 15 is up, match point, and semi-finals point on the board now for Vitality. In theory. Oh, ZywOo spots out coldzera. Brokey going to go for the trade, or at least to try and help out, but does not matter. RPK smashes them both in the face. And that, I think, is where we're going to see Vitality bring up 16.
What a absolute blowout. There's just
It doesn't stop,
there's
does it?
literally no consistency between either of these two teams, but Vitality's going to be slightly more consistent. They're going to grab themselves this semi-final spot.
Yeah, they are indeed. Olafmeister, the last bastion of hope for FaZe, and that'll be that. 16-3. Vitality 2-1 FaZe and put their way into the semi-finals.